plan to do joint appearances with them in the near future?
Well, we all, I'm sure we'll do, fly around at the end of the campaign, but when I ran for Attorney General, I campaigned on my own. I had to introduce myself to the people of Virginia. I really have to do that again in the governor's race. I didn't reach 50% name ID in the Attorney General's race until the week before the election. I'm well over that at this point in the governor's race, but people pay closer attention to this. There are more and different folks that I've got to introduce myself to, and they have a different job to do. I expect when I encounter them across the campaign, it'll be at things like earlier this week when I went to Delegate Tony Wilt's fundraiser. Both of them were there, and we're all there supporting Tony, and as he runs for re-election. I would fully expect to have those kinds of path-crossing occurrences, but there's nothing planned before what I would expect to be the traditional fly around at the end.
Do you see the lieutenant governor as a liability to you? Is that why you're not campaigning with him?
I'm campaigning the way Bob McDonnell campaigned in '09 and the way, frankly, I as Attorney General candidate campaigned in '09. I got to stand on my own, and they each have to do the same thing. Do I want every Republican in Virginia to win? You bet I do. You bet I do. And I mean, that's why I'm at something like Tony Wilt's fundraiser, and that's why we do what we can to mutually support one another. But I don't run any other race, including Tony Wilt's, where I was earlier this week, but my own.
Do you
That's
see the
it.
lieutenant governor candidate as a liability to you?
I'm running my own race, and he's running his. And I hope we got a 2020 Senate. I'd sure like to have the 21st vote. And I think people will decide on Ken Cuccinelli.
Speaking about